Have you ever wondered how to start a compost pile from scratch? Welcome to the fascinating world of composting, a natural process that transforms your kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich soil. Not only is composting a fantastic way to reduce household waste, but it also enhances your garden's fertility and health. In the coming scenes, we'll guide you through the steps of sourcing, selecting, and layering materials for your compost bin, and how to maintain it for future use. So are you ready to become a composting pro? Let's dive in. To start a compost pile, you first need to gather your materials. Composting requires a mix of green and brown organic materials. Green materials can be things like fruit scraps or coffee grounds, while brown materials could be leaves or shredded newspaper. You can find these materials in your own home or garden, or maybe even your neighbor's yard. It's crucial to keep a balance between these two types of materials to ensure a healthy compost pile. Now that you have your materials, it's time to start building your compost pile. Building a compost pile is like making a lasagna. It's all about the layers. Begin with a layer of browns at the bottom. Browns include materials like dried leaves, twigs, and newspaper strips. They provide the compost with carbon and help with aeration. Next comes a layer of greens. Greens are things like vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and grass clippings. They inject the compost with a healthy dose of nitrogen. After the layer of greens, sprinkle a layer of garden soil. The soil introduces microorganisms that speed up the composting process. Now repeat these layers. Browns, greens, soil, browns, greens, soil. Keep going until your compost bin is full. The layering process helps create a balanced compost pile that decomposes efficiently and produces nutrient-rich compost. And just like that, your compost lasagna is ready. With your pile built, the magic of decomposition can begin. A compost pile isn't a set-it-and-forget-it type of thing. It needs a bit of care. Just like a garden, your compost pile needs tending to stay healthy. Regular turning helps distribute air and moisture, so grab that pitchfork and give it a good stir. If your pile seems too dry, don't be shy to add a bit of water. And if it's too wet, simply balance it out by adding more brown materials. With these maintenance steps, your compost pile will be ready to use in no time. You might be thinking, why go through all this trouble? Well, composting has some pretty impressive benefits. It's a fantastic way to reduce waste, turning kitchen scraps and yard trimmings into a valuable resource instead of sending them to the landfill. It also improves soil health, making your garden more productive and vibrant. And let's not forget about the savings. By making your own compost, you avoid the cost of buying soil amendments. With these benefits, it's hard to see why anyone wouldn't want to start composting. So, what are you waiting for? Start your compost pile today. Please like and subscribe.